Views and opinions in the following program do not necessarily reflect those of TAP Detroit or its affiliates.
Please listen carefully.
The following program has been formatted for your mind. TAP Detroit.
This is Johnny Hawkins from Nothing More. You're listening to Hard Edge Radio on tapdetroit.com.
All right, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to another edition of Hard Edge Radio on tapdetroit.com. It is 8 o'clock. It's time for a little bit of hard rock and metal. I am your host, Howie D, along with my lovely partner in crime, Miss Rachel May.
What's up?
Nothing. What's going on?
Hey, just drove back from Frankenmuth.
I was going to ask you, was that from today?
Yeah.
That was awesome. I love the helmets.
I know, right?
Now, was that in the store in the basement?
Yeah, uh-huh.
I've never seen those. I would have
really?
so
Yeah.
done that. I would have so done that picture.
You had to. It was like, come on,
That's
we're both
awesome.
putting these on.
Yeah, I seen the pic, and I'm like, oh, I wonder if she went last weekend. I was just posting it now. I'm like, it's Thursday. She should be at work, but...
No, I took the day off to make a long weekend. And
Okay.
My mom and I went up there.
Right on. Good stuff, man.
Yeah.
So you guys are Frankenmuth peeps, too. I love Frankenmuth. I love going up there.
No, it's fun. It's a good day. You
Cool.
know.
Good deal.
Good day trip.
For sure. Great show coming up today, man. We've got coming up in just a little bit, probably about 30 minutes or so. We'll be talking to Joe, the guitar player from, I don't know what they'd be, man. They're not really like hatecore or like metalcore, but let's just call them metal band, Within the Ruins. And coming up, 9 o'clock, we've got this really cool band from Flint coming down, Avenue Sky coming to join us. So it's going to be a groovy show.
Sweet.
What's her name? Melissa is geeked to meet us, too. She actually is the one... if you see shows at Machine Shop that are Indie Grace, which is usually the only other local promoter, that's Melissa.
Okay.
So she manages After the Miner. She manages Avenue
We
Sky.
were talking about her before.
Yeah, so she's coming in. She's geeked because she
Okay,
was supposed to
great.
come last time and she couldn't make it. So she's
awesome.
excited too. She's coming down with the guys.
You know
So
what I'm
good
excited
stuff.
about?
What's that?
Your Throwback Thursday pick.
Damn you, Olin.
The volume knob thing.
Yeah.
Or the like kind of like a switch thing where it fades out. I love doing that
Yeah.
with the Les Paul.
For sure, man. Just to change it up too. Just different
it.
stuff, man. For
That's
sure.
super cool.
Let's do, shall we? Oh, by the way, the Avenue Sky is here, so we're going to bring them in
Yes.
just a few minutes. But real quickly, let's do the Ritz and Diesel rundown. What do we got? It's in
so
studio
upcoming
time.
In studio, yeah. We got some Flint representing in the house tonight. We've got Avenue Sky in the studio with us today. Welcome, guys.
Thank you very much. How you doing?
So tell us if you could like step up here on a platform with a megaphone and tell people that don't know about your band something. What would you tell us about your band? What should we know about Avenue Sky?
We're heavy. We're melodic. There's not too many bands right now that are maybe could be on the radio, but when we're heavy, we're just as metal as some of our brothers and Flint and Detroit, the Throwdown and Lansing.
Yeah, so you guys kind of do like the little mix thing of like a little bit of melodic and then heavy, kind of passionate and then aggressive kind of
really,
vibe going on, right?
Really walking that line as much as we can.
Right.
Being able to throw down, like he said, like Don said, being able to throw down with our brothers and stuff in the metal scene, and being able to bring it back a little bit when we need to, and as to we get the nice rock feel too. So it's nice.
Yeah, so you kind of categorize yourself kind of in the rock, some metal, some alternative.
I've heard hard rock
going
groove
on.
metal before. But,
Okay,
There you go.
That's a good one. Yeah.
I like the fact, honestly, that's one thing I did like because I first met Melissa when we brought in the After the Miner guys, and then she was like, well, hey, let's, down the road a little bit, let's talk about Avenue Sky. So I checked you out. I like how you're definitely not really one genre. You guys kind of go from one end of the rock scale to the other, the extreme to
my
the just
favorite.
grooving.
What
Thank you.
What was my favorite part of I read when I was reading your bio? It says musically diverse and dynamic throughout each and every song. The vocals and lyrics are endearing and humble one moment, yet tragically bleeding the next. That's a good description, huh?
Yeah, for sure.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, no, I dig that. So what's up? I heard recently you guys got a new album out. Let's hear about the new album.
Yeah, for me personally, drumming on it, this was my first album with these guys. Been in the band for about 2 years now, and really, out of all the work I've done, this is something I really hold near and dear to my heart, something I really believe in, and was very happy to be part of it. And we're getting really good response from it. A lot of people are liking it. A lot of people, anytime we play anything off of it, or anytime I show somebody like this,
Yeah.
like, hey, check out my band. They're
Right.
like, oh, this is really cool, So
That's
I
great
mean,
when you get that good feedback and good vibe off everybody,
been
especially when
nice,
you
yeah.
put all that work into it.
Oh, for sure. Hey, real quick,
Yeah.
guys. Out of your 3 tracks, I've got Day of the Intruder, Don't Make Waves, and What We Seek. What 2 are the heaviest that you think we should play?
No, the 2 heaviest.
Yeah.
Don't Make Waves for sure is
Okay.
the heaviest.
Okay.
And Day of the Intruders, our single, that's more our upbeat rock song, and by the end of it, it's throwing down just as heavy.
Well,
but,
if that's something you're pushing, let's do them 2. Let's do Day of the Intruder and Don't Make Waves.
Yeah.
Cool.
Sweet.
All right, cool. Continue.
Yeah. And so what's the new album called?
A Hope in Exile.
Hope in Exile.
Yeah. And you guys doing that, kind of releasing it all on your own or all DIY? What's the story behind
DIY,
that? Yeah.
We started an Indiegogo page, and to help us out with the recording and the pressing and all that stuff, and we got a great response from that. And besides that, it's been just huffing it and doing it, ourselves, and
For
taking anytime we can get any type of money coming in, we were putting it right towards recording anything, and doing it, doing it with us. We did record out at Wall of Sound Studios with BJ Perry.
Oh, yeah, nice.
And great guy to work with.
Yeah.
Great guy. He actually did it after the Miners album too.
Yeah, I was gonna say someone just mentioned him. That's
Feel
who
like
it
we've
was.
heard
Yep,
it, yeah.
yep,
Yeah,
yep.
dude, he's an awesome guy to work with. So we were really happy with being in the studio. He was really cool, and he wasn't like a normal engineer walk in, hit record, and call it good. Like, he's got a really good knowledge of music as well. So he'd come to us and say, "Hey guys, I'm thinking about this. What do you feel?"
Yeah, some more
it was
producing
really-
kind
yeah,
of
it was
thing.
really
Yeah.
nice. So we can have bounce off each other like that.
Yeah, that's good. I like when producers really take it seriously and kind of or engineers take it seriously to the point of producing.
Absolutely.
Where they're bringing ideas and
You're not
kinda-
just hitting record.
Yeah. Well,
You
maybe
know?
sometimes, it's like that outside opinion helps shape
Absolutely.
things, because you guys get in your own kind of world and you don't think of things, and then someone else hears and goes, "Oh, wait a minute," and brings some cool ideas. So, no, that's good. I do want to remind you guys, though, if you're fans of Avenue Sky, we're hanging out in the chat room at chat.tapdetroit.com. We got a couple of folks hanging out with us today. Ken right now is hanging out, getting the groove on here. And,
Did we lose Tiny? He's
and
probably watching the game.
He hasn't said anything in a while. He might still be hanging out in here.
Yeah,
so
he's tigering. So
yeah, come on back, Tiny.
that's funny. What do you guys got upcoming show wise? Anything worth plugging?
Oh, yeah.
They're all worth plugging, but what are the hot couple coming up?
Well, I want to talk about the next one. What's going on at the Bullfrog? When are you playing
Oh
that?
yeah.
July
Bullfrog-
11th.
Yep, July 11th at the Bullfrog Bar and Grill in
Who are you
Redford.
playing with there? What's that all
Yeah,
about?
we were surprised about
Yeah, because
that
I was
one.
like, I didn't know they were doing shows at the Bullfrog anymore.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
Yeah, it's just a mix of bands that
Okay.
throughout the area
Just a
that have come in.
bunch of bands coming
It's
in. yeah.
not one of the 89X home by nights, is it? Oh, okay. Because I think theirs is Thursday though, which is
That's
what a Friday.
Thursday, I think, 11th, right?
Is it?
Yeah. No, that's a Friday.
No, it's a Friday.
That's
so
a Friday.
The
yeah.
89X stuff's Thursday. So
Yeah.
because I know Phil's doing that. Feezy.
So July.
Jeezy.
What
Go
was
ahead.
it?
Just making fun of Phil.
Oh,
Phil
yeah.
K.
Yeah,
boy.
right.
Go ahead.
Shout out to Phil.
Yo.
So July 11th, Bullfrog, and then what's after that?
The next day, the 12th, we're going to be back in Flint for the Buckham Alley Art and Music Festival. It's going to be going on down there. It's in the Buckham Alley, actually, right off of Main Street, or Saginaw Road, if you will, there.
What is that? What's Buckham Alley?
Buckham Alley has a big history within Flint. Actually, it used to be a theater. They
So that's the
would
name of
hold
the
many
venue?
different Things. Well, the theater itself ended up getting sold, but the alley, there's an alleyway that literally runs.
like a
and
little
that's
district.
Buckham
Yeah, so like a little
Alley,
Printer's
yeah.
Alley
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah,
Okay,
there's,
okay.
There's a really cool, couple cool bars. There's a really cool, the Torch Bar and Grill, which actually
yeah.
I think we're playing the Torch stage, which is awesome.
That's what they do. It's like an outside. They block off the alley kind of a thing.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I
And-
love
and
that kind of stuff.
The
Yeah.
alley runs between like two different streets, so they actually block off the other side
the
of the street.
streets,
while
too?
it
Oh,
just-
that's
I mean,
nice,
it's a
yeah.
big, huge art thing for everybody to come out and hang out. Really
Awesome.
cool. I think it's 4 to 10. I think it runs.
What time do you guys play?
We're going on
9 o'clock.
Yeah,
9
We're
o'clock.
headlining it down.
Closing it down.
Another thing.
Burning it down.
Yeah, burning it down for sure.
Another of those of you guys in the Detroit area, even if you want to make a trek, the July 11th show at Bullfrogs, it's you can get tickets online, and it's $11. But if you get it through this weekend through July 6th, you get $2 off.
Oh, so it's good. So
Hey,
a little
discount.
Save a little money for.
Half a beer.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. Hey,
Right.
every bit counts.
Half a beer.
And then moving out, you got some shows in August too, right? August 29th, you be at Uli's.
Yeah, we're going to Uli's. I love that place.
Uli's House of Rock, Lansing.
Uli's a trip.
Yeah.
I actually have never had a chance to play Uli's in the other bands I was in. So first time I got to play Uli's was with Avenue Sky.
Oh, right on.
And I mean, that guy is awesome. That place is cool. Everybody's really nice there. Like, I love playing that place. And we've been back a bunch of times since, but that Uli's just really cool with us.
Yeah, that's great.
Right on.
And then you're gonna close out August 30th at the Machine Shop.
Yeah.
What's going on there? Is that like a local show? Or are you playing with a national? What's happening?
Indy Grace birthday bash.
Oh.
It's Beard
Yeah.
Fest too. So start growing your beards now, gentlemen and ladies.
Beard
Working on
Fest.
mine. Yeah, we don't discriminate. Guys, girls, bring them.
Yeah, whoever.
Bring 'em. You got a
Yeah.
beard, bring it up.
And give a shout out there. What'd you say? It's Indy Grace birthday bash.
Indy
so,
Grace birthday
yeah.
bash. Yes, we gotta
Awesome.
say, man, we might be do it yourself, but there are 5 musicians, and there is a 6th member of Avenue Sky, Melissa, and she's in the studio with us, and we really wouldn't be anything without her. She's helped us.
Shout
find
out,
us,
Melissa.
you
Say
know.
hello.
Yeah, for sure.
So
Yeah,
we-
no, she's awesome, man, and yeah, she definitely pulls through and works her butt off for nothing.
Well, it's good to have somebody in your
just
corner.
for the love of music, man.
And
She's
let me
awesome.
tell you this. This is something I even mentioned to Rachel. I know Kevin and Craig very well, and I know how they trust certain people and don't trust a lot of people. The fact that she is one of the few local promoters that can do her own Indie Grace shows says a lot about her if the Zink brothers think that and let her do her
Absolutely.
thing. So you're doing something right, babe. That's for sure. So,
Oh yeah.
you know,
Thank you.
should we rock some music? Are
I'd
you
like
ready?
to hear some.
Yes.
Yeah, I'd like to
Let's
hear
throw
some
it out,
Avenue
man.
Sky.
All right, we're going to start with the one that starts rock and gets heavy because we'll end with the heavy.
Okay.
So we're going to do Day of the Intruder right now.
Okay.
And then we're going to do some something else off the Artificial Agent album, which I love this song. Another punch. What is it? Another punch in the face?
You mean not Master Blaster?
No.
Your middle name is Disaster.
That one's good too, but everyone else is playing it, you know?
I know. No,
That's
it's
why I
good,
played
no.
Brain Grenade and, but
Yeah.
yeah, we're going to do Another Punch in the Face. So
All right.
Avenue Sky and then some Artificial Agent. And then back with the guys from Avenue Sky, Hard Edge Radio, tapdetroit.com.
Looking for the ultimate live music experience in Metro Detroit? You need to check out the Ritz, New York, and the Diesel Concert Venue.
And then we kicked it off with our guest, man, Avenue Sky. That was Day of the Intruder to kick it off. Hey, just real quick, this weekend at the pub, easy tonight because they're closed for the holidays.
No,
But I'm going to take this chance to thank all our sponsors, man. Some of you guys have just been so loyal, some of us for the years. Thank you for believing in the show, man. Go check out, obviously not until Monday for some of these places closed for the holidays, but check out the Ritz, check out Diesel Concert Venue Lounge, check out the Detroit Pub, and check out Black Squirrel Custom Printing. All you guys, thank you for sponsoring us. It means the world.
Yes. And
Let's
so,
continue.
Yeah, and so that song we heard from you guys, Day of the Intruder, what's the story behind the video? You got a new video for that?
We have a lyric video made by our Indie Grace herself, Melissa. She shot the footage of farmlands.
She is like the sixth member, man.
I tell you, man, she
so,
hustles, man.
That's
She
awesome.
works.
Good.
She works.
Good deal. Do work.
So, but yeah, it's actually basically we didn't put it, but it's against corporations like Monsanto. I mean, we're taking a stand to get behind our farmers here, and that song, it lyrically is about, is about kind of what's happening to seeds, to
our food.
GMOs, to
Yeah.
our food.
Yeah,
absolutely.
GMOs and
No,
stuff.
that's good.
I mean, just like the lyrics in it, the weak hands of the poor can't give no more. You know what I mean? We can't. And so you need to stop taking away from some, people like that, people who work hard for little
Right.
money.
You know what's funny? Alyssa from Arch Enemy, talking to her, she's so into all that stuff too.
Yeah.
The GMO stuff.
Oh,
it's blowing up. It is, which is good. It needs to.
It's so it's you have to be very conscious of it now because they're
Absolutely.
just shoving it in food that you don't even know what
I
you're
know.
eating
It's
anymore.
crazy.
Right.
Yeah, it's awful.
I don't want my chicken lifting a car.
No.
Just saying.
No thanks.
And so that's
Family
good.
Guy.
So you guys got a little message there going with it, especially with the lyric video. That's cool. So we can kind of really understand where you guys are coming from with that. So where can we see that at? Is that on YouTube or do you
Yep,
got it hosted
yep.
somewhere else?
You
Yeah.
can find it on YouTube. We have it up there. We usually throw it up around our Facebook too. We always share it and check it out and stuff like that. But you can find it on YouTube, Day of the Intruder.
Take that. So, yeah.
Facebook.com/Avenue Sky.
Yeah, make sure you guys check that out for sure. And so what's coming up? You got some music coming up in a film or something?
Yeah. Actually, we were just featured in a small independent documentary about the machine shop, actually, called Diamond.
Oh, I saw that. The one that the
Yeah.
ex-employee of the machine shop or whatever did. I saw
Yeah,
that. That
yeah.
was awesome.
Yeah, remember we
he's,
talked about it on the
yes,
show.
it was
Yeah,
great.
well, apparently he says, what, your guys' music was in there?
Yeah, they had it. We had it. Yeah.
That's
the whole
awesome.
thing.
I didn't know that was you
Yeah,
guys.
the guy who put that together actually met up with him through school together,
Okay.
and we got talking about machine shop and how much we care about it and
That's
the
awesome.
local rock and stuff like that. And so he just threw us on there to be nice, and it was awesome because everybody's been
together
seeing
great,
it. man.
yeah.
Yeah.
And it's a great documentary too.
Yeah, for sure. No,
great documentary.
It pretty much gets the point across exactly about what Kevin and Craig are all about.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and actually, I noticed it kind of gives you the feel of what it's like to be there. Like honestly,
Yeah.
it showed the right stuff
Yeah.
to like kind of make you go, this
Yeah.
is the kind of place I want to check out if you haven't been there
Right.
yet. You know?
Yeah,
For sure.
yeah, it was definitely great. I mean, I lived in other states and stuff, and that's always come up. Machine shop is mentioned, and explaining it, I pretty much you explain it just like the documentary did. It was great. It was
Right
a great.
on. It was.
great
It
visual.
was.
Yeah, though they run a tight ship out there, and there's a reason that you see like so much machine shop, like shirts and
National X.
hats on National X
Absolutely.
all the time. You see it,
Absolutely.
and it is hands down like of all the places I've ever been in this world to play rock and roll. That's hands down probably one of my top, if not the top place, and on my list. It's just one of the coolest bars ever.
And something I heard about a year ago, now that it's funny that you brought that up, and I believe it because of the person who told me, there are bands who will take a slight pay cut.
Oh, just to go play
yes,
there.
If someone wants them here,
Yeah.
they'll talk to Kev and he'll be like, whatever.
I can only
They'll
do
take
this
a little
much,
pay
yeah,
cut and they'll
just to
do it.
play there.
That's how much they love the way the shows go there. So,
I've heard of bands that like it's their day off and they just happen to be passing
hey,
through.
can we
and
come in and
hop
can we
on?
come in and rock?
Yeah,
that's
and,
awesome.
And it's awesome. Yeah.
It is awesome.
And the staff's there great. They're all like family anyway. I mean, they like you mentioned, they run a tight ship. So
Yeah.
I mean, they treat everybody great there. So
cool.
We're very lucky to be able to go there, even here, virtually any time there's a show, we could just do it. When some bands, they strive to come through once a year, and it's such a big treat, and those guys are so humble too. Every time, like you said, a band will wear a shirt.
Oh, God.
Their shirt.
You see 'em
and
everywhere.
Yeah.
And those guys are just like, they're not like, yeah, we're awesome. They're like, look at this band actually supports our shop.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
they're
how
very
cool.
thankful.
Yeah, there's
for
no
it.
egos there, honestly.
Oh,
That's
no.
what I
Not
like
at
too.
all.
So,
No.
all right, let's stop blowing the Zing Brothers, shall we?
Right,
It's
right.
awesome. What else you got before we? There's something that I always like to ask that if you don't have it on the list, maybe
What's that?
maybe some local bands they dig.
Yeah.
Who are some of your favorite local bands?
God. After
Michigan,
the
being
Minor.
Michigan.
After the Minor, for
Minors,
sure.
definitely. Me personally, some of the locals that I really dig is like No Life out of Lansing.
Oh, love those guys.
I've been boys with
Alfonso.
those for a while. Yeah, Alfonso's awesome.
dude.
Yep. No Life's really cool. I've been dig Anna Kills.
Okay.
Anna
Yep,
Kills are great. Those guys are great.
We're playing with them at the on the 12th.
I've yet to
actually.
hear or see anything about them. What I've heard the name, but that's about it. What are they like? Are they what, hard rock, metal? What kind of music are they?
Hard rock punk.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and they're going for like the old school punk.
Maybe like a Crash Dolls. That might be a good 2-band lineup, man.
They're
Yeah,
kind
them
of they're
too.
pretty grungy with a little Deftonesy flair to
Yeah,
them.
they're really
so
cool.
very
And
good band.
they actually do a Nirvana. They do cover
Nirvana.
nights where they do all Nirvana.
Yeah.
They did Smashing Pumpkins. They actually released a video for I think a cover video or at least a lyric video for that. I think.
Right
And, you can actually see them on the 12th. They'll be playing at the Buckham Alley Festival as well.
Okay.
So
Love Hillside Barrier. I'll give them a shout out. Rain in
Yep.
Bedlam, who's the virtually the same members. Yep, until Solace. They're going to be blowing up here soon.
Hillside Barrier is another band where I've heard the name, but I don't know too much about them,
Yeah.
man.
Awesome.
Yeah,
really?
I don't
they're
think
really
they
cool
would.
guys.
Yeah,
Cool.
I don't think they'd be upset to kind of
They-
describe that. They definitely have a tinge of hate breed
Very-
running
yeah,
through
So they're
their
heavy.
veins.
Right
Yeah,
on.
Yes.
they're very scary looking, but they're all like,
Right on.
"Hey, what's up?" Real nice guys.
Coolest
man.
guys.
What else you got, Rach?
Well, I was just going to say, for those of you guys keeping track here, we have, mostly Billy and Don have been doing the talking here, but there is a third member sitting here kind of silent over there. I might have to tell him to cool it. He's getting out of
Yeah,
hand.
settle
But,
down. Settle down,
what's up,
guy.
Charlie?
Hey, guy, don't be that
At
guy.
least say
I'm
hi.
always that guy. Hi.
What do you like, Charlie?
I like to party.
Are we ready for the 5, or we want to do a...
Then we got another song
We
break.
gotta
You
do
know
another
what's
song
up.
break? Okay.
Hey, on the count of 3, let's all say hi, Tiny Sexy. Really? 1, 2, 3. Hi, Tiny Sexy. All right, we're going to take another break. We're going to do some Cocker Divide. These chicks are like
Oh, yeah, I love
4 of
this
them
band.
from Michigan. They rock. We're going to do Eyes Wide Shut from those ladies, and then we're going to do some All Ends Black.